fully living, united in truth. Rebelling as people, you know what it do. I just came to have some fun. Rolling up, going back to back. Shout out to Drake. Keep it 100, he fucked up the game with that. I just came to have some fun. Too many lames in this rap game, it's a damn shame. Sometimes you could tell just by they rap name.
Alright, welcome back, gentlemen. Nice to see y'all again. In case y'all didn't know, the first time around we had a really good discussion. And we didn't get that discussion out, but we back. As you can see, I'm wearing this beautiful shirt, Validate Yourself. So I want to know, gentlemen, where did you get the concept to do validate? Because I feel like right now, especially in this time, we need to have that conversation, validate yourself, right? Yeah. Like, it's a lot of tomfoolery going on. So, tell me about validate yourself. Where did you get the idea? What made you do the shirt?
I kick it off because it originated. It's funny because a lot of stuff that we do, like, it really becoming like organic, like or authentic. You know what I'm saying? Right. So basically, I just randomly was riding one day and I don't even know what sparked the idea, but I was like, man, I recorded myself and I posted on the gram and I was just like, man, validate yourself, like just telling the world for real. But I really was kind of like talking to me probably, but I just, it was like somebody else might need to hear this too type, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, validate yourself, you know what I'm saying? Stop, you know, trying to please this world, this, that, and the third. So when I said it, it got like a little bit of views on the social media. So I was like, you know what?
Little bit meaning a little bit, or little bit meaning it was a lot of views?
I mean, it was decent, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't that major, it just got a little more traction than what my normal post was. You know what I'm
know how you meant.
Yeah, it got like a little more than what my average post be getting. So I was like, dang, you know what? Like that's a serious message that people can just relate to for real.
Absolutely. Like I fell in love with it. Like the minute you gave it to me, I was like, oh, I want 5 of these shirts. Like, and the words like validate yourself. It's just I don't know if you realize like how powerful those words are in itself. It's not choose yourself. It's not love yourself. We hear this stuff all the time, but validate yourself. And I really want to touch on that because, you know, like I said, right now, I've been in the cut. I've been off of social media, like I was talking to y'all off camera. So right now, you know, Miss Po B has been validating herself. And in a lot of situations in the past 2 years where I've kind of realized, like, how many people don't do that? Even the people that's claiming they the realest ones, but they got like 10 people with them. You know, when you by yourself, who are you? You know, and when you by yourself, and it goes even deeper. It's not just who are you on some like, oh, who are you? No, it's like, are you depressed when you by yourself? Are you like, without these people around, can you stand on your own? And it's not just survive, but how is your mental state by yourself? You know what I mean? And we don't have that conversation enough, especially with men. I worry about y'all. I really do, because when y'all are alone, really by yourself, are you okay? You know? Are you really like, are you happy? Are you joyful? You know, what you got? What you thinking? Well,
because that's pressure on the black male, like especially the great ones, because we make such an impact where we give strength, but when we not around particular people we give strength to, sometimes they mental get tested.
Exactly.
You get what I mean? And men, sometimes our absence could make a person perceive something, like you said, who are you when people not around?
Who are you?
And sometimes us as men, we gotta go conquer the world. Our energy is not meant to be in one place. So sometimes it's hard for people to comprehend that. So look how risky it is for men. We know we gotta conquer the world, but sometimes when we gotta conquer the world, we're leaving so-called foundation.
Right.
So some people to not be alone, you know what I mean? They gotta create, you know what I mean? That's why it's so hard for us as the people to truly build. Because we build it and then we gotta reconstruct. Build and then reconstruct.
Build and then reconstruct, yes.
A lot of us as humans don't have the patience to go all the way to the end with things.
So let me stop you right there, because the thing that you just said to me that really stood out to me is that I can't be alone, right? And that was something that I actually went through, which I will talk about on my show, Positivity with Poe is coming back, y'all be patient, right? But that was something that I realized where it's like, if I gotta be around people, I'm not paying attention to the fact who I'm around. So now I'm just out here, right? And let's be real, okay, we love to smoke, we love to drink, or whatever our vices are, but now we chasing the high more than we chasing the purpose.
Sex, money, drugs.
Drugs, right. But like you said, we gotta build and then reconstruct. Build and then reconstruct. So then we lose everything that we working on.
Because the things we building ain't solid all the time.
What's our foundation? What's our foundation? And so I've been getting into my faith a lot more. I was telling Eski that, like, I've been getting into my faith a whole lot more. And I actually watched Sarah Jake Roberts, and I watched this a year ago, and she said, what is the essential foundation?
That's the pastor with the short hair, right?
Yeah, that's TD's Jake's daughter. And she said, what is the foundation of my existence? What is the foundation of it? Is it sex, drugs, and money? And we all love us some sex, drugs, and money, right? That's our culture. That's what we grew up on. That's what we've been around. But it's like, when you decide, I don't want that to just be my culture anymore, I'm standing alone, people looking at me funny, I'm weird, I'm this, I'm that, or, you know what I mean? Or
it's even worse for people. There's some people that ain't ready to give it up, but the door is shut on them.
Ooh, talk about it, come on.
The sex, money, and drugs that they want to engage in, life them pour these motherfuckers so down, they can't afford the sex, money, but that don't eliminate the desire. And that's when depression come in.
That's where the depression, and I think to chase it so much is you already in a depressive state and don't know it until, like you said, until you're alone. So validate yourself. It's important that you know that without any of this stuff, even without the job, you were made. You were already made top tier, but in this life, it's our job to recognize that it's already like that. Obviously, with the struggles and the problems and the ways that we have lived, we don't get to see that, so we steady accepting defeat. We just accepted, this is my life, this is the way it's gonna be, I done already went through this, already went through that, so that's it. Like, we stay in this bubble, right? And it's a fun bubble. It's a bubble we chase all, but it's time to pick it up, It's time, and I don't want to leave people behind. And that's the part that messes me up.
Yeah, that's
right.
impossible.
Have to get left behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reality.
I mean, so what's the answer for the people that's getting left behind? They just the ones that's, because I mean, it's a lot that's being left behind though.
Ain't no the answer, the reality.
The reality, not
you
even
gotta pray for certain things, right?
Right.
Just
that's very true.
add on to the validate yourself. I don't think that's a mentality of you gotta do it by yourself. I just think that the validate yourself is the people we gotta find the best way to connect with people with that validate yourself mentality. You ain't gotta do it by yourself.
Okay.
You just gotta link with people that have the validate yourself mentality.
And I like that. I like that.
And the ones that gotta get left behind, God, they just getting left behind and with your purpose. If somebody don't really fit your realistic, see, we gotta really go with literal. No, seriously, like our people are so traumatized, they're getting away with sometimes not living with reality.
Yeah.
We all go through it. If I look at my bills, right, if I just add up things that I gotta take care of compared to just in the last 3 months, and then go my list of just what I've been spending, if I really knew how serious it is, because Uncle Sam ain't playing, he waiting to catch me slipping.
Right.
So why am I wasting money? Just yesterday, I know me coming out here to Philly, I know I wanted to have, I'm like, damn, I need to get some gear. I'm trying to look for gear, reality shit. I'm with sis. We go into the candy store. Just me, I'm just feeling good. But just because you're feeling good, you still gotta be. I spend $23 on a giant
That's
gummy bear.
Because you was feeling good.
Because I was feeling good. You know what I'm saying? I was feeling good energy with the people there. But in reality, it doesn't fit what I need to be doing.
It doesn't fit the purpose.
Your
purpose. Because you just said, depending on your purpose, you gotta have people with that mentality too, and they might not. Because I'm asking about the people we gotta leave behind, and you like they might not fit your purpose, but they might be somewhere else where they need to be. It's a purpose for them. You know what I mean? And that's a really good. To me, that's a really good reality check.
Meaning you're not leaving nobody behind.
You're not even leaving them behind. Forward.
You know what I'm saying?
And they could be, but they could be moving forward too, but it's perspective, it's where everybody is. If I can't take you with me, you just not moving forward with me, but I don't have to make it this, I'm not the center of the universe.
Yeah, and that's, I think that's a realization that people gotta come to grasp with too, like you might feel like this person is supposed to be with you on the journey or whatever the case may be, but that might not be in the plan, you know what I'm saying? Like, that you might, you know, I think I said it in a song just recently. I said, what I say? Some people here for, was there for a season, and they left with no reason or explanation. You know what I'm saying? I said it wrong, but I'm basically saying some people just there for whatever that time is. You know what I'm saying? People gotta stop being stuck in the, it should have been this or it could have been that. You get what I'm saying?
And like, how many, but
the element of move forward.
The element, but I mean, how many of y'all know people older, family older than the both of us, and they stuck? And
but they didn't have the same ability to, I feel like, you know, had the same opportunities to accept another way of thinking. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's like once you stuck in something for 30, 40 years, it's like you're not just about to, but you know, I feel like over time, you know, you start maturing a little bit earlier and getting a little bit more knowledge because you got technology, you got, you know, younger people kind of expressing a little bit more of what's going on and how they feel to even, you know, put that ideal way of thinking even out there. Where I feel like back then, you know, it was more, okay, what this person says or what the job says.
Right, but that was back then, right? Yeah. But they still here today, but they still in back then. So it's like, but you here right now though, so you got the opportunity, right?
But I don't think that's easy though. I don't think that's easy. That's being real. I'm being real. Like, that's like the element of telling somebody that worked a job, you know, for however many years that had a level of security, that look, I can give you an opportunity that, you know, you don't gotta work as hard, you don't gotta do, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the element of convincing. Like
that's what I mean, that stubbornness.
You really gotta show them something for them to be like, oh, I bet. So I think that's what it be, you know what I'm saying? It ain't even about trying to figure out who's going to get left and all that. I think it's about getting work done so that people that get it and understand get on board, and then that's how you work towards keeping the motion going, you know what I'm saying? I think we spend too much time worried about who don't get it or why they don't get it or what, you know what I'm saying? We gotta direct that energy to the solutions to keep the motion forward, you know what I mean?
Right, so that goes back into what you were saying. We build, then we gotta rebuild. We build because we focusing on trying to catch people up or people who are stuck. I worry about the people, I know I gotta stop worrying about the people who are stuck, right? I worry about them though because I'm like, when did you stop believing in yourself? That's what, so when I think about my older aunts or uncles, right, who still talking about things that happened to them 30 years ago, and it's like, dang, but it's a new world now, and I want you to see this side of it. Like, I'll give you an example, right? Let's say us younger people, we like to travel, so you might catch us going to Miami, Puerto Rico, or something like that, right? We gonna be quick to say, I wanna go see the world. Now, I want to bring my older aunt with me, my older uncle, because I want them to see it with me, right? And it's not even about the mentality of, well, maybe they're not meant to see. I'm just saying, in their mind, they've convinced themselves, I can't go here. So like you can tell them you could work a different job, but they've already convinced themselves I can go here. And that's just what breaks my heart, because it's like, when did you stop believing that you can't take on new things, you can't expand?
Blunt rap, let me break it down just for anyone that just don't get it. Nothing at all to do with the weed, but don't get it twisted, you know that we hit it. Blunt rap, it's a lifestyle. Real cause what we fight for. Speak truth and they hate that. Kill us off, we just fight more.